Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Funnel Hacker TV. We are so excited to have you guys. I am getting up and started because I don't know where Susan is. So I've got the plan for today, so we're going to be fine. We're just going to go ahead and jump in and get started, and we'll go ahead and make it all work. Wait, what's going on?
Hey,
hi.
Can you hear me?
What's going on?
I am at ClickFunnels right now. I am in the parking lot. And I was thinking that it's time for Russell to give us the FHL speakers. So I'm here. I'm going to go inside and we're going to get him to tell us who the rest of the speakers are.
Oh my gosh. Yes, please. Okay. All right. Should we do an intro or something like that?
Yeah, do an intro.
We are part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We are funnel hackers, and these are our stories.
Okay, Susan, what's going on?
Okay, I'm at ClickFunnels. I'm at the doors. Okay, see ClickFunnels. All right, we're going in. We're gonna go find Russell.
What the heck?
Here we go.
All right, so guys, if you're joining us, Russell's been talking about who the ClickFunnels speakers are going to be for Funnel Hacking Live, and he has not actually revealed the final group. And so Susan's storming the castle. This is crazy.
We're going in. Going in.
Russell there?
Okay, guys, Russell's office. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Okay, Ben and I are on FHTV right now.
Oh, hey guys.
And
Surprise.
We think it's time to announce the speakers. What do you think?
Right now.
Right now.
We're
good?
Let's do it.
All right.
Can we shift gears? Okay, so I'm going to pull back up. I'm working on slides, but let's see.
Oops. We're going to figure it out.
So I think, can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes, we can see you. We can hear you.
We can hear. Okay. Welcome, everybody. What's going on?
How's it going?
I'm a little caught off guard.
What is up, Russell?
Welcome to the office.
Thank you. Oh, welcome, everybody. Oh, okay. So
the people
what
have
are we doing?
The people have spoken. They need to know. We need to know.
So, well, first off, what's up, everybody? As you know, we did a speaker contest a little while ago, and everyone keeps yelling me Russell, who won the speaker contest? It's been a busy last couple of weeks for me. We did a whole groundbreaking ceremony. We launched a supplement company. We're launching funnels. We're having a good time. And so it's been a little hectic. So I guess we're doing this right now. So I'm excited. So I'll give you a little backstory. First off, I'm never going to do a speaker contest again because it was the most stressful thing in the world for me because we had 150 or something people submit videos. And guess what? Almost all of them were insanely good. And I was just like, oh crap, we're supposed to pick just one. And so then I was like, I'm not going to do this. So I put on my team. I'm like, everyone watch all these and tell me who's best. And they came back with another dozen. They're like, well, here's a dozen that are all insanely good. And I was like, crap. I was hoping that this would be easier for me. So first off, everyone who submitted videos, thank you. That was amazing. And there's also actually a lot of people who are really, really good who will fit in different spots. They didn't fit in this year's agenda. As you guys know, Funnel Hacking Live, it's not just random speakers. There's a process and a flow, especially this year. This year we're going really deep into linchpin. And so speakers had to fit with the correct message and the right case studies of things that we're actually working, that we're trying to share at Funnel Hacking Live. And so but there were a lot of really, really good ones. And so instead of just picking one or two, I shifted some things around. We got some late nights, we got some early mornings to be able to fit in more people. So how many did we end up picking exactly? I remember 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 people we slipped in. Is that right? Yeah. So I hope you guys are okay if we over deliver because we promised 1 and we got 8. So I thought it was less than that. We have 8 people. 8. Make sure when you come to Funnel Hacking Live, you guys are ready to not sleep because we're going to make this event amazing. But I know we found places to fit everybody in really strategic, cool spots to help tell the story of what we're trying to share at Funnel Hacking Live even better. So that's kind of what we got. So how should we do this, Ben? I know you were, it looks like you've been working on something behind the scenes.
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull this up really quick. I was just playing with this for the eventual. I didn't know when you were actually going to do this. So I was like, you know what? Let's just get kind of everything prepped. So
this has been on Photoshop, just hacking things together.
I'm just going to build it.
It still blows my mind you have Photoshop skill. So everyone who can see these pictures, can anyone guess who these faces are and the shape of the heads? It's always weird seeing the shape of the heads like this. Some of them are very distinguishable. Some are is that Marge Simpson? Anyway.
It's so difficult.
Okay, are people guessing? I can't see. Hopefully people are guessing who they think.
Yeah, everybody guess below.
Okay. Well, should I go through these like in no particular order, or is there a particular
any
order?
particular order that you want. You go for it. We'll
Okay.
light it up.
We're gonna light up. Okay. I'm just gonna go randomly then. So the first person I'll tell a story. This person's actually spoken at Funnel Hacking Live twice in the past. But she recently, her submission video was awesome, of course, but it was something I thought was really, really powerful. And I had so many amazing women reach out to me, like, please pick her, because she over the last year or so had her first baby, was offline, wasn't able to do what normal people do, like when they're trying to run and grow a business. Yet her business grew during the time, running joint ventures and things like that. And so she wasn't even paying for traffic, and her business grew while she was able to take off a whole bunch of time to have a baby and be a mom and all those kind of things. And so the first guest speaker who we're going to be bringing back this year's Funnel Hacking Live is Miss Kathryn Jones. Let's go. And what's crazy, if you guys are at first Funnel Hacking Live, she told a story about a boy who broke up with her because she was too ambitious or something. And this year she's coming back married and with a baby, which is insane. And so anyway, we love Kathryn and super excited to have her back and be able to share this. And I'm really excited because she's gonna be talking about how she did this with joint ventures, which is something that so many people struggle with, getting traffic to their funnels and their websites and their offers and things like that, because Facebook's getting harder, it's getting more expensive. And so Kathryn's gonna be showing you guys how to do that without actually spending money. So if you want free traffic without spending money, that's what Kathryn's gonna be talking about. So it's gonna be awesome.
Her JV system is amazing.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. We've never really gone deep on JVs in any Funnel Hacking Live. This is the first time I have a chance to really do that, which will be cool.
She went crazy on the campaign too. Like, she was hitting up massively in order to speak. Like, I got notifications, my friends got notifications. It's so cool.
She's probably the one that was helping to blow up your
notifications. Yeah. Once again, this is what I'll never do speaker. I was getting like on average like 40 boxes a second for like 2 weeks. I'm like, this was a bad idea. But it was really, really cool. In fact, for all the speakers who submitted who didn't get picked, I have something in my head really cool for everyone. Anyway, I can't announce it yet, but it's gonna be a really cool thing we're gonna do over the next year, leading up to next year's Funnel Hacking Live, to help find some really cool speakers earlier, which will be cool. Because again, a lot of people kind of came out of the woodworks, and it was really cool. Anyway, so okay, so there's number one is Kathryn Jones. Let's go. Okay, next person. All right, next person to talk about. So this is someone who I've been aware of her for a long time. She is somebody who my wife actually was listening to her podcast for a long time. And so last year, you guys know we had Brooke Castillo spoke at Funnel Hacking Live, and Brooke coaches, life coaches and stuff like that. And one of her students, and what she encourages her students is like, when you become a life coach, don't just be like, I'm a life coach for all people, but find like a market that you're in. And so this person is actually a huge life coach in the LDS Mormon market, which is really cool. Has a podcast. So my wife listens to her, all her friends listen. Is like, and so I knew that her podcast, but I had no idea that she was part of our universe and our world. And she submitted some videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, Jody Moore. Like, I am a huge fan of her as a person. I had no idea that she was even in our community. And so we started talking back and forth. And so she's going to be coming and sharing some really, really cool things about with you guys about ability versus capacity and some really, really cool things. And so I'm pumped. In fact, this will be the first time I had a chance to meet her in person, but we've, in fact, we do a summer family vacation every single year. And like 4 or 5 years ago, we were going on this family vacation, and she had a podcast episode that my wife and I were listening to like prepare you for a family vacation. We were laughing so hard on the ride. And so I'm pumped to actually have a chance to get to know her better personally, but to have her share with you guys as well. So speaker number 2 for the announcement is Jody Morris. Give her a huge round of applause. Let's go. So
Nice.
That's going to be amazing. And the topic on ability versus capacity, this principle is something that I think for most of you guys, when you hear it, it'll be one of those things that change your life forever. And so I'm not going to go deeper than that, other than just to say that first time I heard this, it was profoundly, had a huge, profound impact on me. I think for any of you guys who are trying to grow and trying to scale and trying to change the world and trying to get your message out, what Jody's going to be sharing with you guys is going to be one of those things that's like, they'll be like you before that moment and you after. And this is the transition that's going to give that to you guys. So I'm excited to bring this to Funnel Hacking Live. I think it's going to blow your guys' minds. So it's going to be awesome.
That's crazy.
All right. That would have been enough right there to make me go get my tickets. So if you don't have your tickets yet, go to funnelhackinglive.com. Let's go. This is FHL 9, by the way, which is crazy. 9 years we've been doing this. I can't even. Yeah. What year did you get bumped into our world?
Oh man, I was like 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
I've been to the last 3.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And Ben, were you weren't in Vegas though, right?
No, I had a ticket to Vegas. I didn't go. So I was able to go to
You
every
could have been
single
at every one and you missed it. For everyone here right now who's not at 9, like you could be at 9 and you could miss it like Ben and regret it for the rest of your life. Do you regret this for the rest of your life?
You bet I do. You bet I do. Kick myself every time. Like, I've been to every one except for the first one. Oh,
Don't miss it, you guys. Anyway, 9 is gonna be amazing. And this year's gonna be special. We're doing something we've never done before, which I think every year is amazing. We give like really cool frameworks and tactics, but this is one we're just gonna be going deep on like one focal point. Anyway, I'm excited. Okay. So that said, should we jump to the next guest set of speakers?
yes.
Okay. So the next speaker I'm talking about, this is somebody who got on my radar because he keeps winning all of our affiliate contests. He's been doing a lot of challenges. He won our affiliate contest, won a bunch of other big ones, and a couple of things. Number one, he's awesome, and so excited to have him on stage to share things with you. But number two, what's crazy to me is I think he's done this entire thing, like winning our affiliate contest and others, with a list of like 5,000 people. And so, which is amazing. So he's gonna be talking about how they're using a lot of the linchpin things in his business, doing challenges, things like that, how to build a relationship with your list, like all the things he's doing. And so our next speaker is Doug Boughton. So Doug, let's go. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to have him here. He's going to be, he was here in Boise last week for the big groundbreaking ceremony. So he's going to be amazing. And he's someone who like kind of came into our community and has had a lot of success. I think for a lot of people who sometimes you come into our world and you're like, oh, I got to have a 1 million person list to be successful. I got to have this and that. And he's just proof, like if you just have a really good personality, a good work ethic, and you keep doing the things, like all the stuff you're striving towards will kind of come towards you. So anyway, Doug's amazing. I'm pumped for that.
That is
all right.
Oh, it's 3 amazing speakers already.
I know, like we could just stop right here. Should we just cancel the rest of the just kidding. Okay, next up. I should have you introduce the next speaker.
Oh man, no, you go for it. We're still trying to figure out some things.
What things are that? Now I'm nervous. Maybe we shouldn't do this.
No, go for it.
So the next one. So obviously we've been talking a lot about linchpin for people to do linchpin. But there have been a couple of agencies who popped up who are specifically teaching or like implementing linchpin for people. I think what a lot of people understand is like, obviously there's like the opportunity on one side to be using these frameworks and models for your own business, but also to be able to do them for other people. And so I know Susan and Andrea, who are going to announce in their agency, do these kind of things, people doing like actual linchpin, building these out, which is super exciting. And so Andrea Peer,
Yes.
right? Andrea's up next. Let's go. Tell me where Andrea, you know her better than I know her.
Well, Andrea's amazing. So Andrea and I have an agency together, and we've been just exactly what you said. We've been putting linchpin into everything because linchpin is the way. And she's had her own agency for a lot longer than what we've been doing together, and she's just amazing. She's worked with a ton of people, really helped them like implement full systems into their business. And it's awesome. She's also like a PhD in customer experience type stuff. So like, yeah,
I did not know that part.
Be awesome.
That's awesome. So I think a big thing is for anyone who's got an agency or something like that, understanding like all the stuff you learn at Funnel Hacking Live can be like skill sets you're learning to be able to apply to other people's businesses. And so Andrew's a great example of that, and excited to have her come and share as well, which would be amazing. So there you go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're halfway there. All right, ready for number 5? Number 5. I have an awkward story that I'm not going to tell because it's really Anyway, so this is somebody. Why do I have to tell the story? This is somebody who is a big believer in relationships and has been in our community now for 6 or 7 years. With a focal point of like building relationships. He has a whole system called ROR, which is return on relationships. So the funny story is his son's a wrestler. Obviously, I'm a wrestler. I was wrestling out in Florida at this tournament, and it was a beach wrestling tournament. So we're under the sun for like 8 hours, sun beating on us. And I was getting like sunburn and blistered. And I'm supposed to wrestle in the sand. So if you think about sweaty skin on the sand and sunburns, like it doesn't feel good. And he was like, I have suntan lotion. And so I'm trying to put it on myself, but I'm like, it was so funny. So and he's like, I can put it on your back if you want. I'm like, this is so awkward. Just put it on my back. And I was like, this is the ultimate return on relationship, man. Like, I owe you now because you saved me from. Anyway, it was this awkward, funny moment. But Christopher Voss is someone who has been in our community for a long time, and I'm excited because most of you guys are all voting for him to come and speak, and it's going to be really cool because I think a lot of times we get into business and too many people focus just on like how do I make money? What's the return on my ad spend and things like that. And it's like, they don't understand the return on relationships. And so Christopher's gonna come and teach and talk about, oh, he's moving on the graphic even. But he's an amazing person. And I think is going to install something for all of you guys that it will be really, really useful. Just the importance of really doubling down on that. You know, I think one of the things I've been most successful in my business isn't like our ability to buy ads. It's been, you know, I spent 20 years now building relationships and like trying to keep relationships. Even I had people who have treated me really bad in the past. I try not to burn bridges and keep relationships. I think that's not talked about at all in our industry, especially in our ClickFunnels community. So I'm excited for Christopher to come and be talking about how to build a return on relationship and how to build partnerships and friendships and things like that that'll help you through your whole business. So Christopher Voss, give me a huge round of applause. Let's go.
Yes.
Whew, okay.
That's going to be
Should have
good.
been more prepared for this. My energy up. Okay. All right. We got 3 more. Next is someone who I didn't know how cool they were until they sent their submission video. And with the submission video, they sent a link to this documentary. They're working on like a TV show, I think, to pitch Netflix or something. But this is somebody who is just like all of us. They do funnels and webinars. But the video I saw, which was insane, is he was doing a webinar, not just a normal webinar. It was on the side of the Grand Canyon. And they had to get, is it Starlink? What's the internet thing that?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Is that what you had to get, Ben?
Yeah.
Because the internet was horrible. So it's like Starlink. It's like, it was doing webinars on the side that they drive through all this crazy thing and doing these live webinars on the side of Grand Canyon. And the documentary was crazy because they were like driving, they're getting lost, and their webinar like starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, whatever. They're trying to like get to the thing. And then they did this webinar, like looking over the Grand Canyon, and crushed it on sales, and does these crazy things like that, where they're doing like dramatic demonstrations, but like doing them dramatically, like not boring. Like, I'm Russell behind my desk, like me on the side of a cliff, like insane. And like, anyway, I wanted him to come and just talk about those things to show you guys how much fun this business can and should be, and how it doesn't have to be like the way that Russell does it on a stage or whatever. Like, you can do this anywhere, like literally on the side of a cliff if you want to. Anyway, and so just I'm excited for Tim Shields to be coming and presenting at this year's Funnel Hacking Live. And hopefully he gets the documentary on Netflix so we can like see this whole story play out for real, which would be amazing. So Tim Shields, that's next. All right, next up after Tim is this is someone who submitted a video, and at first I kind of laughed. I wasn't like thinking about it too much, and then I watched it a couple more times over the next couple of days. I was like, man, this is something that I think a lot of people struggle with. We don't talk about it because it's kind of a funny thing, but also like it's a real insecurity. So my question for all you guys, how many of you guys are nervous? Like, if I publish online, if I do Facebook Live or a webinar or a podcast or whatever, people might make fun of me. I might have haters. I might talk trash about me. I remember that when I first got started, that was one of the hardest things. Like, I would put something out there and someone would talk trash about me online, and I would shut down for like a week or two. And it'd be so like emotionally hard for me. I had to get thick skin. I had to like hire support staff to block it. But how do you deal with that, especially when you're just getting started? And so the next guest speaker posted a video kind of showing what she did, which was she had some haters who went and talked some trash about her online, and she turned that into a whole campaign, which actually freed her and made her more successful. And I think what she's going to be sharing with you guys is going to help you to get out of fear if you're afraid of like people judging you or talking trash about you, things like that. So the next guest speaker is going to be Miranda Pierce. Let's go, Miranda, which is going to be awesome. So this is one of the things to be really fun and give you guys just some cool tools that are, again, we don't talk about this. This isn't like Facebook ads or analytics, but it's like the stuff inside of our minds that keep us from being successful and how to break through those things to have success. So I'm excited for Miranda to come present to you guys as well. And then with that said, we got one last speaker, and this is somebody I'm really excited for this speaker. He's one of my favorites. I met him initially because he was in the 2 Comma Club X coaching program, and I would go in live once a month. And every time he was the first person there asking questions, ton of energy. And he's like, had these crazy businesses, things he was doing. He was taking stuff that I was teaching and like showing what we were doing in like the ClickFunnels world. And he would replicate it and build it in a whole different market with DJs and things like that. In fact, he spoke at our Mexico mastermind, and he made, I wish I had it here with me. He made a Mifki that's like a necklace that plugs into like a guitar amp or something. It was like, I was like, dude, I'll do anything for one of your Mifkis. So he gave me one. I wore it the entire Mexico trip. And I don't have it here with me, unfortunately. I wonder if it's here somewhere. Anyway, but he's like doing all this stuff in these other markets, and it's just fascinating and fun to watch. Ton of energy. In fact, you'll see the picture of him wearing the jacket he wore in Mexico, which is amazing. So next is Dom. And so, yeah, Dom Pirone. Is it Pirone? I hope I said it right. I always get nervous saying
that's right.
Don Pirone. He's amazing, Dominic. And he was here last weekend here for the groundbreaking ceremony as well. Just one of my favorite people in our community. You guys are going to love him, ton of energy. And he's going to show how all these principles we're talking about, how they can relate to any business, not just like a Russell business, but like any kind of business, including like DJs. And you'll see him doing it over and over and over again. They built a huge software subscription, a whole bunch of other stuff following the same things you guys are sharing. But he was someone who, again, came in the community, went to Funnel Hacking Live, joined 2 Common Club of X, joined the Inner Circle, and I was watching his business year after year, like just skyrocketing. And so excited to share Dom with you. What's kind of funny, if you look at this, you think that Dom's got a little mini head because next to Doug's, but it's just because he's like way further behind. So
There we go.
there we go. There's more life size.
There we
Now
go.
Dom's huge.
Dom's huge. Yeah, Dom's tall guy.
Anyway, so thank you, Ben, for doing the spur of the moment graphics to make everyone look amazing. But there you go. There's our next 8 speakers for Funnel Hacking Live, which means our schedule's pretty much filled. There's one more spot that someone I've been negotiating back and forth that I'm working on. So we'll have one more speaker announcement before we go live. But we're like, how many days we are? 80, 90 something days away. It's like, like 3 months away from the show happening. And I know we are way ahead of ticket sales this year versus every other year. So we're probably going to usually sell out about a week or 2 early. And my guess will probably sell out closer to a month early. So that means like, if you don't have your tickets now, like I would recommend getting them now because they're going away soon. So again, funnelhackinglive.com, obviously, is where you get your tickets. And I know you guys are doing, you started this week, but you're doing speaker reveals, announcing, telling stories about different speakers and stuff like that. So those are coming out. But you guys, every single year, people come back and like, they didn't get the tickets early enough. So there's no room blocks. They have to stay off site. And there's all these different things. It's like, you guys make sure that you get your tickets so you can be on site with everybody. It's going to be an amazing party. My entire family, all my kids are coming this year. They want to see the big concert at the end with Andy Grammer. Anyway, this year's going to be insane. So, yeah.
Every year is an experience, and it's crazy how many people you're fitting in this year. It's going to be a legit party. I'm
yeah. So many cool people from our community. Like, this is the thing about Funnel Hacking Live versus every other event. Most events, it's like they have 98% of the speakers are like professional speakers, and Funnel Hacking Live, it's like 90% of our people are ClickFunnels members. Like, it's the difference. I think it's why we get 5,000 or 6,000 people come to an event, where nowadays most of our competitors, they're struggling to get 300 or 400 people in the room because it's just like, people don't want to see like, oh, here's the same speakers to speak at every single stage. Like, they want to see actual people like them. And so these are your peers, you guys, who are here teaching and sharing exactly what they're doing, which is exciting. So do not miss this. It's going to be amazing this year. It's going to be awesome. So since this isn't planned, I don't know what's next. Do I hand it back to you guys?
Yeah. So we can reach out. I think that might be it for us. Like, we've been trying to keep our shows down.
I'm just like, and Russell out.
Oh my gosh. No, it's.
No. Go ahead, Ben. Go for it.
I don't even know where to start. Like, this is gonna be sick. Like, there is so much happening at Funnel Hacking Live this year. Like, and the fact that you're giving so much away inside of the offer is just killer. So, dude, I can't wait. I was talking to Miles a little bit before the call, and he was like, "We are filling up. We're filled up faster than we ever have. We have more people signed up for Funnel Hacking Live now than we have ever had." And like, it's filling up faster and faster. And so if you're thinking about it, if you're considering it, the stack is ridiculous. The amount of people that are being brought in, and Steve Larson came in yesterday, dropped in his bonus. We have more people coming in almost daily now, coming in and giving their bonuses. So guys, make sure that you're getting in there. Attach yourself to this event. I don't think there's an event that will change your life more than Funnel Hacking Live. It's the energy, the movement, and the training, and it's unbeatable.
And we got some things that I haven't told anybody that's happening at FHL this year. That anyway, Russell sucks at keeping secrets, but I got something close to my chest that you guys are gonna freak out about. It's insane. So that's all I got.
You gotta be there.
It's one of those things that, like, this is the thing happens every year. I do like the one insane thing that everybody who's not there is like, well, do we get that? Do we get that? I'm like, no, this is only for people at FHL. Someone's like, well, what if I don't go to FHL? How do I get it? I'm like, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months later, sometimes a year or two later, we give it. But like, those who are in the room, anyway, it's ClickFunnels related. That's all I'm giving you. Ben's got a little hint of what it is, but I have to stop talking now before my team comes and shoots me. So it's gonna be insane. Anyway, yes.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me infiltrate your office. And
no worries.
Yeah. I'm so excited. All those 8, we went from 1 to 8 that were coming in. They're all going to be amazing.
It's gonna be so awesome.
Awesome.
Over deliver.
All right.
All right.
I think that's it for us today,
I
right?
think that'll be it. Yeah, let's go ahead and close it. We'll go ahead and do a traditional Funnel Hacker TV either tomorrow or on July 4th, depending on if we get somebody who's signing up. We might have one of our newest speakers signing up tomorrow. So make sure that you guys are signed up for the announcements. And if you don't have your tickets yet, get your tickets to Funnel Hacking Live because it's going to be a blast. We'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.
There are so many people walking around who don't know that they can change the world.
You were born to do something great with your life. As an entrepreneur, you're going to have painful experiences, but all pain is temporary. And if you can survive it, you will meet another version of yourself.
I was just numb. We were racking up credit cards. We stopped paying for our house. We literally were selling furniture out of our home.
I felt trapped and exhausted by my life, and I couldn't see a way out.
I felt like a shell of who I was made to be.
In life, you are most capable of helping the person you used to be. If you used to be broke, you can help broke people. If you used to be broken, you can help broken people.
It starts with you. You hear the call. You feel it. It's beating, it's pulsing. I'm made for something more.
We get scared.
And then fear hits us.
The little voices in the back of our head.
I'm not ready. I'm not worthy. The driven say, no, I'm going to do it. The driven are you guys here today.
More people are finding their breaking point and waking up.
I have a calling. Yesterday I realized I have to do this.
There's a soul here at ClickFunnels.
It felt like I had gone through the wardrobe of the Chronicles of Narnia, and I was just like, what is this magical place that makes billionaires?
I'm going to show you the magic trick that's made me all of my money.
My best-selling framework.
Start out closing if you're going to end up closing.
82% of customers trust influencers.
This better blow your mind and allow you to predict the future.
People need aliveness and meaning again.
Who do you want to become? What do you want to felt and experience in this one precious life?
You wouldn't be able to tell, but I ran the New York Marathon when I was 19. Life happened and my mom passed away. One of my daughters had a traumatic brain injury, wasn't expected to live.
When you meet somebody that continues to push through adversity, that is the definition of an entrepreneur. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to sponsor you through this journey because everybody deserves an opportunity. What you do with it is up to you.
People feel a sense of belonging here.
It feels like home. It's so encouraging because if they can do it, so can I.
It starts with saying, hey, next year we're going to get that.
Russell has a way of teaching that makes success faster.
In my opinion, he's the best marketer who ever lived.
You find exactly what your business is missing.
It's going to amplify every campaign you do.
If you've been thinking there has to be a better way to do this than what you're being told, I'm here to tell you you're right.
People might say you're too young or you're too old or your body's not right or you didn't go to the right school. Then one day, they're telling people how they met you.
Funnel Hacking Live changed my entire life because now I know what I'm going to do next.
Your family's going to be blessed. Your legacy's going to be blessed. Movements are about to be birthed.
My story hopefully gave women permission.
If you're believing, stand to your feet.
You do not have to be great to get started, but you have got to start if you ever want to be great.